Hi Taurus, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read for you and who, and this is going to be for the first half of August. This is going to be a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, then go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, all right? And I do want to let you know that this is the who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or in fact, even one side of a situation or another, okay? And I do want to thank all of you that have been booking our coaching sessions. It's been fantastic. I am just loving it. It's a pleasure getting to know so many of you. And for those of you that might be experiencing some blockages that might be standing in the way of whatever that might be in terms of your business, whether maybe it's perhaps it has to deal with in terms of a relationship or just life overall, you want to book a discovery session up there that allows some complimentary time for us to get to know you and then make an educated recommendation in terms of getting you to where you want to be as opposed to where you're at right now and closing that gap. Okay, so if that sounds of interest to you and you are ready to make a change and do not want to wait anymore and definitely want to see some changes in your life, you definitely want to book that session. I've also listed it down in my description box below as well. Okay, all right, so let's jump into this. I'm going to talk about you on one side and the other person on the other. Feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. And you know how tarot can go sometimes that you get different pieces of it, and since energy is fluid, some of you might have already experienced it, some of you have yet to experience it, or some of you are experiencing it right now. Okay, all right, so let's jump into this. All right, where are you at right now? Let's see where you're at, Taurus. Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 cards right away. Let's see what comes out. What's at the end? Ooh, we got something that's come to an end. Something that has actually come to an end that just was no longer working for you. Okay, so sometimes this is really, really good. So let's take a look at the cards that you have here. You've got the 8 of Wands, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, right? And then you've got the 2 of Wands. This is actually really good because what I see here is that you've got some messages coming through right now, some sort of communication going through as it pertains to the Ace of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo type energy. But what's most important here, this is about some sort of manifestation. This is about coming to fruition. Okay, so it is something that you've been manifesting, some sort of prosperity that is now taking place for you, and now it leads you to a point of having to make some sort of decision. And we all know that when we make a decision, obviously one thing has to come to an end, right? Or just has to be transformed. Really, that's what it is. Energy transforms. It doesn't have a hard stop or come to an end. It still is moves. So that's what this is talking about. Now, the interesting thing is that this is an 8, and that's the infinity symbol, and that's about getting balance, right? But this is about whatever communication is coming through, it's been balanced, and it's going to bring in that manifestation of prosperity that you've been been wanting, that allow you to walk through the gates here. There's a new gate here. This is really good, but it does lead to more decisions. So this is, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type. We've got fire, we got earth, and then we've got air, okay? So this is about some sort of decision that has to be made. Let's clarify the 2 of Swords here real quick for you, okay? And see, Taurus, what wants to come out for you, okay? When we clarify that, it's funny because I just shuffled these cards. This is where, remember I said that, something has to come to an end when you make a decision? Well, after I shuffle the cards, I get the 8 of Pentacles, I get the Death card, and then I get the 6 of Swords. So this is interesting. And what this talks about to me is that this says here that you have been, through this decision, right? You've been working really, really hard on what it is that you want. Now, some of you, this could be work. So you could be working, on work, but something has come to an end and then allows you to move on to calmer waters. Now, this, for some of you, this could be in a work, situation. And then for many of you, it could be that there's some sort of decision that, in a relationship or situation that you put a lot of work into, that you've decided now that it's time for you to move on to calmer waters, okay? And that's what I see here. I do want to see this Death card. What is it that you had to surrender here? What was coming into play here? Let's see what wants to come through here. Well, this just keeps wanting to come out. What is this? Surrender to the habit of people pleasing. I don't know if this resonates with you, Taurus, but this one seems to be coming out. This is now a time to focus on you. This is about focusing on you and replenishing you, okay? So this is basically saying that it's about speaking your needs. And when you speak your needs, it brings some sort of healing, because that's really, really important, okay? And it's about, it is about, bringing some sort of rest and ease in your life, okay? And it is about, bringing inner peace and happiness, instead of always trying to make something happen or make everyone else happy. Now it's time to make you happy. So this is about surrendering to that, because if you're happy, that everyone around you can be much happier that you surround yourself with. If those that you surround yourself are supportive, have your back, and kind of that type of thing, won't always be the case, but again, it just brings up more probability that you'll be attracting those type of people in your life. So this is about giving up perhaps that particular thing, surrendering to people-pleasing habits of some sort that might be standing in the way. It's also about surrendering to inner peace. This is about, cultivating inner peace within you. And it's the same, maybe it's some sort of meditation, something that you can do on a daily basis. It's really going to help bring in the calm, bring in that inner peace. Others are going to feel your good vibes. And when you do something like that, and so your life is going to flow a lot more easier, in that case when you do that. So kind of surrender to the stillness and enjoy some of that inner silence and that inner refuge, and that's going to be really, really key to you. That's exactly what I see here. Interesting. That's what I see here. I want to see if what do the moon cards have to say in terms of where you're at right now, in terms of where you're at. Let's just take a look and pull one of these. What do we have here for you? We have your commitment is being tested. So whatever it is that you want, your commitment is being tested to it right now, okay? So that's what seems to be coming into play. Very interesting. So whatever it is that you've been committed to, you might be going through some challenges in that, and that's just saying, all right, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Be sure, is this what you want? So that's what it's kind of, the universe is questioning you by doing different things. And don't let the past hold you back, okay? Don't let the past hold you back. Any old limiting beliefs or negative emotions or ways of being that just no longer serve you anymore. Because I really feel that you are making the decision to put that to an end and to move on to the calmer waters. And I really think that's going to bring a lot more peace in your life, okay? Let's take a look at this other person on the other side and see what wants to come out for this other person, Taurus. Let's see. Where are they at? Let's just take a look. What's going on with them? Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. What do we have? So we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Three of Wands, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? In this order here, okay? So what this tells me is that this other person, this is about, they do not want any sort of deceptive behavior in their life in any way, shape, or form. And, they're having faith that that is the case, and they're looking forward, long term in terms of what that looks like. In terms of a relationship or situation, they want someone that's not deceptive and having faith, which is the number 7, that that's the case. And this is saying is that things are changing now for the better. The karmic wheel is turning. This is about destiny is taking place. So something had to be put to a rest. Any sort of deception, whether it's on this person or someone around them, this needs to have faith to get rid of this. This is about having faith that this will be rid of, and this is looking long term and moving forward on something that is very grounded, but yet heart centered. The green is the heart chakra, the red is that root chakra, the foundation of the heart moving forward to people. So it could be leaving something else behind, leaving the deception behind and moving forward. And this is the ending of a karmic cycle. So this ending of maybe perhaps this type of deception, the ending of a karmic situation. Because the Wheel of Fortune is changing. So it means what wasn't working in terms of deception before is now, this is all changing now. It's letting that go and looking long term. That's what I feel this other person is at right now. Any other advice that's kind of going on with this person? Well, they too had an experience. They've got the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and the Hierophant. So this is interesting because this person was trying really, really hard to stay on top of things, but something actually came to an end, okay? You know, trying to remain on top of the competitors, something came to an end, and that it allowed this person to seek guidance. And now this could have been an ending of some sort of marriage of some sort. This could be an ending of trying so hard to stay on top and saying, hey, listen, I need to be true to myself, and I need to focus on what my beliefs are and what my tradition is, because it's coming into question. There's adversity in belief and tradition. So it could be in terms of a relationship or situation trying to keep it going, but it just came down. Something came to an end. So that's, the karmic cycle has turned, okay? So that's what I see here. What does that mean for this person? Let's pull some moon cards for this person on this side. Interesting, okay? Really interesting. What is this saying? Hold your vision, okay? So this is about this person, really focusing on what it is that they want, kind of like you, not letting the past hold them back and just, focusing on moving forward, because this person is also strategizing, right? And wanting a change of things, change of things, and they no longer want any sort of deception in their life. So it's about holding their vision, right? So that's what I get here. Anything else that wants to come out? Let's see here. What is it? Let's put this aside. What is this here? Oh, okay, it's time to take action. So for them, it's about time to take action. I'm sorry, I kind of got it weird in terms of like, I've got my moon candle going here, so it's kind of putting a glare on it. So sorry guys, with this full moon, I'm trying to use it to, kind of grasp those energies and work with that. But this is saying it's time for them to take action. Hold their vision and take action on a relationship or situation at hand, okay? What's the best way for you to move forward? Let's take a look. The best way for you to move forward, Taurus, what is that? In this situation or relationship, embracing your power, okay? Coming forth and embracing your power in a relationship or situation, facing your shadow, integrating that with you and letting it know exists, but knowing that you still have a choice that you can make in this situation, okay? Not letting the past hold you back. That's that shadow, right? And to go for your dreams. This is beautiful, and it might have to do with love, guys. So it might have to feel, move forward in terms of a relationship or situation. This is saying is that the past previously is something that has held you back, and it no longer has to be that way. This other person on this other side, best way for them to move forward, speak up. Again, you may resonate with one side more than the other. It's time for this person to speak up and shine their light is what's coming through. And anything else, the best way to move forward? They had needed to raise their vibration after coming out of something. They've had some changes happen to them. There's no doubt. So they had the Tower experience. So it's about raising their vibration, coming out of that. Okay, and speaking up and shining their light is going to be very, very key. So that's what I see here. I do want to find out if there's any sort of blockages or anything that is standing in the way of this relationship or situation that can be helpful for you to understand on your side, Taurus. What is that? Time. Divine timing. Just what you want to hear, right? Give it time is what this is talking about. That it's really what it's talking about. That there is some sort of divine timing that will come to light, out of this situation. Let's pull another card on what this is. Yeah, this is about reaction. Give it time. Maybe this is about your situation, about coming into full bloom, and maybe out of a past of something that didn't work out. Again, don't let the past hold you back. Let the sadness work through you. Go for your dreams, face any sort of shadows. but it is saying you're moving on to calmer waters, and I think that it's about reaction, right? So this reaction, in the reaction to some sort of your reaction is causing blockages, and what it wants you to do is to persevere, that you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. So, in this situation, give it some time, to go through the reactions and to work through this, integrate the shadows. Remember, we talked about that, kind of to stand in your power and to face your shadows. So if that needs to, kind of step back and take a look at that, do that, but then continue to persevere is what this is letting you know. And anything else in terms of the blockages that can help you. Rid of any worrying, okay? Because worry is just wasting your precious energy for yourself, Taurus, right now. And this is saying is that you're learning that worry doesn't change anything. You've got better ways to use your energy, and that better way is to transform it into embracing your power, okay? Anytime you feel that you're kind of going on that side, catching yourself and transforming that. And speaking of transforming, let's go ahead and how we're going to transform some of this energy that's coming through for this full moon in Aquarius. We're going to pull a card from you from the Sacred Rebels, because that rebel energy is being it's raising its vibration up right now because of the planetary things that are happening right now. Mars is in the background. That is the god of, it's kind of like the planet of what they call, the Romans called the planet of war, the planet of war. So there's certain things that are going to happen that tend to come up. And so what I want to help you do within this month is transform that energy into something positive, like you're doing here, transforming that worry and embracing that as power. And we're going to show you how this is going to work for you, especially within the month of August here, because it's, that full moon in Aquarius is about Uranus of social change and justice. And so what we want to do is to cultivate higher consciousness in you and in the universe, and how we can best do that. So what card wants to come out for Taurus? What is that? Here it is. What is it? Wow. Faith in the process. This is absolutely beautiful. It's a 32 card, which brings it to a 5, which means that you're maybe having a problem about, or a challenge about having faith in the process. So that's what seems to be coming into play here. So let's take a look at this. This is so beautiful. So this is about, there's this little bird on her back, right? And it's about having faith in the process of the situation. And this is, the little bird is here to guide you and to let you know that the universe, it's just a symbolism that you can fly if you have faith in the process. You can achieve your goals if you have faith in the process, okay? So what this is saying is that this is, sometimes no matter how powerful that we really are, or how much courage or strength that we have, there are times where, we get to ourselves, we've got that next phase of life exploration. And this is about having faith in the process of being able to do that, okay? There is invisible help from the universe that's coming through. And I think that the symbolism there is actually the bird that's coming and kind of giving you wings to fly and to be able to share with you, hey, have faith, we've got you here, okay? It's like you're in a situation where you cannot set the right course of events all by yourself. And this is not an indication that you've done something wrong. It's just to suggest that you are strong enough, and there's a sign of something bigger that's unfolding in your life. And that's what's coming into play here, okay? And sometimes the bigger picture has to have time to manifest. So this is about having faith in the process of what's happening here, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, and that's what seems to come out here. And so I'm going to pull a love oracle for you, just so you've got in terms of your love life, what's important for you, and if love is on the brain and on your mind, and that's what you want, and having faith in the process of a person, place, or thing or situation, what's going to help you. Let's take a look, and here's what it is. Wow. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and for possibilities in your life. So Taurus, that's what I'm finding here. This is beautiful, okay? So that's what it wants you to do, all right? So I'm sending you lots of love. I hope this resonates with you. Please like and subscribe and note your comments below. I'm thinking of you, and I can't wait to see you next time. And until then, namaste.